Riding dirty on 85, slow, taking it easy. I don't want nothing to keep you from I haven't even started the video. No messages are already coming in. Holy, 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 holy. Brilliant. Okay. So, bringing in the reading, we have the song 85 by an artist called Youngbloods. Also has Outkast in there as well. It's old as fuck song. Massive old hip hop right there, okay? The message was, I know you waiting for daddy. It won't be long, shorty. Be patient because I'm coming to you. Riding dirty on 85, slow, taking it easy. I don't want nothing to keep me from you. So that was like the main topic of discussion. I was like, I got this song while I was driving today. I heard Youngbloods come on, and I was like, man, I haven't heard that song in so long. And then it just came into my head, and I was like, oh my God, I finally remembered. And I put it on right away because I haven't listened to it for a while. I like to give songs some time, you know, to just like not listen to them for a while because I get so obsessed with them. So be patient because they are coming to you. Okay. So, weird. I think you can kind of see them, but they're like, I don't know, they're maybe a little bit scared of you. I'm like watching my shrimp right now, and she always likes to tell me a story. She doesn't come out very often, but recently she's been out a lot, and she was just kind of like, her tail was just kind of sticking out, and I could see this red, and then she sucked her tail back in, and then she stuck her, and then she just walked away, and I was like, okay, you might see this person, I don't know, you might know that they're there, but they're, I don't know, maybe they're a little shy to come around you, and the reason why is because from the sounds of it, they want to be, I'm not going to say perfect because I don't really believe in that word, but it's almost like 7th house, Taurus, no, Leo, and the moon. They're, okay, I swear they have a contract for you and they're just not coming out from behind the moon. They're hiding themselves. They could be a Libra. Calling the authorities. In reverse. Seeking advice over you. If loving me was wrong, then goddamn, you do it right. Then there was this Every Time I Die song that tried to come on, but I cut it off with 85. Well, if loving me is wrong, then goddamn, you do it right. Okay. I think you've got somebody lurking a little bit in the shadows, which might have to use your intuition on a little bit, okay? Because I think they're building their strength. They need to be in their Leo when they approach you. Because if they have a contract, then they have to be like, you know, fucking ready to do it. Like, they can't just present this contract and be like a pussy and be like, well, if you don't really want to sign it, and then like run away or something. Or they can't like drop the fucking contract on your door and run away. Like, if they're going to say something, then they have to say something. And now I can see 7-11, which is my sister's, my sister was married, and that's the day she was married on. 7-11, July 11th. So if that's the contract coming in, oh my God, I just split the deck and look. Literally, bitch says contracts. Okay, this is holy shit. What's going on, girl? Oh, I saw you emailed me. I have not read it though, but don't worry, I saw it. Okay. Completely changed. Okay, so oh, okay. So you might have called the cops on this person. Now I'm getting my ex-boyfriend. Way back in the day, I called the cops on him. We were having a fight, and you know, I was young and naive, and I, you know, picked a fucking, you know, I poked the bear, and I shouldn't have. And I was really angry, and it got arrested. And you know, I didn't really think anything was going to happen. And then they like slapped this restraining order on us, and they were all this shit, and we weren't allowed to see each other. And then his mom was fucking so angry. And I'm like, man, we were just drunk. Like, it was a drunk fight. I even wrote into the judge, you know, how much it was my fault. And like, you know, I know that like I fucking fucked with him. And like, even though I'm not giving him the excuse or anything like that. But like, if somebody continuously comes at you and you're drunk and you've got a little bit of an anger issue, it is poking the bear. Like, I know what I did. Although I'm not giving, and you know what, honestly, the way that I was acting, I like, I'm a tough bitch. And like, what I did, I like, honestly, sometimes I think that like I am infinite beyond, you know, and like I can just do, because I'm so used to people backing down to my voice that I don't really have to get physical with, I've never had to get physical. So like my voice is everything. And, you know, but I was like trying to push him out of the house. Right. And I was like banging on his chest. So eventually it was starting to annoy him where he just wanted to go to bed. And I persistently fucked around and then, you know, got us into this huge fight. So it was definitely a 50-50. Okay. Like, he didn't hurt me. Nothing like that. Okay. He didn't punch me in the face or anything like that. Okay. He just pushed me, which he had every right to. I'm pretty sure the law is like a bitch can fucking hit you twice and then you have the right to hit her back. I probably hit him fucking 15 times. Okay. So he had bruises on his chest the next day. Like, so I know what I did to him. And he didn't even push me. He just scared me. He like lifted me up, I remember, and kind of like threw me away from him. He was strong. And so I ran into the bedroom and called the cops. Of course, I think he's going to kill me, even though, like, well, look what I did. Okay, so you might have called the cops on somebody, and it was, like, kind of your fault, but then maybe you made it right. Okay, maybe you made it right. Maybe you went and talked to the judge. Maybe you know, called and said, like, I'm sorry, I'm a little, you know, young at this. I didn't realize that you were just going to charge him. I was just scared. Maybe I should have called, like, if my father was actually, my father wasn't even around. I was like, if my father was a better person, I would have called him. But, you know, he was up at the lake 3 hours away, as per usual, fucking around with his wife, never around when you needed him. You know, even when I crashed my mom's car, fucking back when I was 16, my father wasn't around. He was at the lake. I'm always at the lake, you know, but yeah, call me if you need me. Oh yeah, so you can show up fucking 5 hours later when I'm dead. Don't need you anymore. So like, maybe it was all like, I don't know, man. Maybe this is just like with Libra. I'm like, my God, you might have had people that should have been there for you and they weren't, which means you lashed out irrationally because there was nobody on your side. So the only people that could be on your side was possibly the cops. Okay. So that's what you called. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm kind of getting a sick feeling right now. Ooh. And it felt like I just got, like I was like a month pregnant and got kicked. I would imagine that's what a kick feels like. It feels like something just kicked me from the inside of my stomach. Let me tell you, I'm not fucking pregnant, okay? So, like, what the fuck was that? I don't know, gut check. They got kicked in the gut? I don't know, man. Then I just looked at this word energy, and it said evil. Evil. They regret everything. Oh my God, this is what I'm saying. Okay, there's something big going on here. Okay. Like, you've obviously been away from this person for a while, okay? And I don't know, maybe they took serious lessons, you know, to like calm down. Maybe they talked to a fucking shrink. Okay, there's the Libra energy hanging in a jury. Hanging in a jury. Ha! Only if you've watched Chappelle's Show will you know what hanging in a jury means. It's such a funny episode. Oh my God, it's the best. It turns out that's fucking Dave Chappelle's fucking like right-hand man that he writes the shows with. Oh my God, if you see Chappelle's Show, it's from the 90s and you need to watch it. Okay, because it's fucking hilarious. And you will figure out what hanging in a jury means. Hanging in a jury. Well, Dave, I think it's hanging in a jury. I mean, he sings it and everything. Like, he knows the fucking song. Oh, so funny. Okay, will this situation ever change? Hangman Tower energy. Yes, it fucking will. Whoever this person is, whenever this happened, let me tell you, they have sought serious advice about you. So maybe they've gone and like talked to a counselor or something like that and is like, listen, I want to get back together with this person, but they press my buttons sometimes. Like, what can I do? Like, maybe, honestly, maybe they, okay, like, I used to be seriously fucking crazy, okay? Oh, God. I used to be like nothing fucking fun's, like absolutely batshit fucking crazy. Okay, so I can only imagine what people would still think that I am. Okay, because of so many things that I've done. Again, just because I know how to use my voice and speak does not mean that I'm abusive or aggressive or dangerous because I can speak. Maybe that's what I couldn't do back in the day, which made me lash out irrationally. Okay, even though I never hit anybody in my life. I've never hit anybody in my fucking life. Minus hitting him in the chest. That's the only person, like, I didn't punch him. I didn't slap him in the face. I literally was just pushing his chest away. But that's the only person, he is the only person I've ever hit. Oh my God. Oh my God. I never even realized that. I've never hit anybody in my life, but like, if you want to consider that hitting, because yeah, technically it was, he's the only person I ever hit in my life. Wow. And people call me abusive all the time. Okay, abusive, you're abusive. Yeah, fuck you, because I'm aggressive. Aggressive isn't abusive either. Usually aggression is you standing up for yourself. Like I said, that night we got into that fight, I was standing up for myself. Okay, if somebody else was there, if there was a third person, we wouldn't have gotten to that. If somebody was on my side, for sure we wouldn't have gotten to that fight because he had just broken up with me. Okay, he was banging somebody else. Okay, I had a right to be mad. Okay, but if somebody had to talk to us and said, hey, listen, I know you're 20 years old and on fire, but we need to put this shit out so that none of you guys get hurt. But there was nobody around to do that. So as you age, you start to realize, okay, like, I got to be way fucking smarter than what I was before. Okay, because there is, like, now it's jail. Now it's, you don't get away with it. It's not your first time offense. You're not just going to get a slap on the wrist. This is going to be, you're going to get hard time. Like, you're going to have to see a judge and jury. You're going to have to go through this whole fucking thing if you do it again. This is almost like maybe somebody got a slap on the wrist before and now they're going in for the kill. And now it's like, okay, the slap on the wrist before was to show you that justice is right there and it will hunt down anybody. Anybody. It'll catch anybody. It doesn't matter. Justice doesn't care who you are. It's blind. It just wants to see the law being obeyed, which is maybe why we're in Libra with the 7th house. Okay? That's the thing, is like, if I mean, honestly, put it this way. If you have massively changed yourself, okay, because we have Libra's in a few places on this reading, okay? So if you have, massively changed over the years, or like helped yourself in a lot of ways, there could be somebody from the past coming back that you got into quite a nasty fight with, okay? And honestly, like they say, those things happen like 1 out of a dozen, like it's not a common thing to happen, okay? So I think that argument, or whatever that was about, it was so then you both broke up and grew from it, so then when you came back together, it was never an option again. Okay, because now it is. Like, I can't call the cops on another dude again without seriously causing him harm. Okay, like, it's not a fuck around. They don't fuck around like that anymore with women. They don't, because women have been so blind in the past, okay, that they've called 911 so many times that they become the cry wolf, and then they die. They don't get to call 911 for the last time. It's dead skis. So now the authorities go like, listen, women can't make this decision rationally anymore. We have to charge the man immediately, because if we don't, and this is a big situation, or a bigger situation than what they're making it, we're going to come back next time and she's going to be. This is a no fuck around crew, okay? About the NFA crew. If you are somebody who fucks around, you're not going to like this channel, because this is the NFA channel. We don't fuck around. I've fucked around and found out too many times. We don't need to find out any more shit, okay? It's almost like you close the lid on finding out things the hard way, okay? It's like, nope, I'm going to take that information and I'm going to go with it, because I am not going to test the universe again. The universe just comped my ass for what I just fucking said that I was better than. Okay, so they might have like sought some serious fucking help over you. And if like this is your parent too, I don't know if you're like young, in your 20s and your teens or something like that, 18 plus if you're watching this, but maybe your parents are like calling shrinks and being like, listen, I don't know how to talk to my daughter. How do I talk to my kid? How do I talk to my son? Something fucking happened. I don't know what to do. And like, they're not talking to me. So what do I do? And they could be like calling a shrink or something, because you said, listen, this relationship is over. Fuck you. It's never going to change. You're always going to treat me the same. You're always going to hang me in a jury. You're always going to hang me out to dry. I'm always going to be the bad one. I'm not doing this anymore. So now it's like, now they know you're not fucking around. But that's the thing. If you don't block them and stop them, okay, then you're going to keep enabling them to hurt you and to fuck with you. Okay, that's when you learn your boundaries. You learn how to stand up for yourself. Okay, and like whatever this is, if somebody called the authorities, they might have been standing up for themselves. And like, can you be that angry with them that all they tried to do was just protect themselves? Really? Like, how can you be angry with somebody if they don't have anybody? Okay, like they learned that the cops are the only people. What are they going to do? Call the YMCA? No. What are they going to do? Call the Pizza Hut place? Hey, can you come over and be beat up? Like, no, they're going to call the cops, okay? And like, so now it's kind of like, well, you got to learn your fucking words now, because if you don't learn how to talk your way out of this or grow, then you're going to get this person in trouble again. And like, I'm not saying you did get them in trouble, because like I said, I got him in a little bit of trouble for just a little bit, and then he got out of it, okay? But that's only because I realized how much I fucked up, and I was like, holy shit, what just happened? Like, when you're drunk and then suddenly you wake up, your whole fucking life has changed, okay? It's like, holy fuck, can you just give me a minute for a second? I need to process what just happened. But I used to get demonically possessed when I was drunk. Okay, so obviously shit happened when I was drinking, which is why I stick to caffeinated beverages, decaffeinated beverages, and iced tea, which is, I guess, a caffeinated beverage. But I don't drink real iced tea, so I don't think it's got caffeine in it. I actually went all day yesterday, not even having a coffee. I don't think I've done that for like a century and a half. I just drank London Fog all day with my thumb up, or my pinky, or my thumb up, whatever. Okay, so we're moving on to the next reading because that was pretty fucking brutal. But actually, no, not really brutal, because I think they might be coming back. You know what I mean? They might be on their way back to you. Okay. Hey, we got another person in the chat now. There, Jess. That is the longest name in the world. Whatever floats your boat, girl. Aw, that's nice. Are you guys going to do anything? My name? What? Why? That sounds weird. Okay. Okay. Next message. Okay, so I think somebody is going to get this might be a continuation from the reading before. Oh my God. I keep swallowing so much air today. I don't know why. I'm eating air today, everybody. Woo! Okay. Keys on a ring, talking hand of cards. The way that I see this is it looks like you're going to get some type of message, okay, from somebody, and you might think that they want to play you like a fucking fiddle, okay? Like, holy one night stand, fuck you, I'm not doing that again. But honestly, Spirit is like, take a chance. If this resonates with you, okay, don't go any creepy dates, okay? Like, if they doesn't resonate, don't do it, okay? But, yeah, it's like somebody, I don't know, somebody that you think is a player. I am a hockey player. Oh my God, I heard that in my head today. Fucking LaFlemme. Okay, I'm a hockey player. Maybe they play hockey. He's a very good skater. Could be a hockey player. Okay. No, honestly. Okay, they're kind of like, I don't know, they're really focusing in on you right now. And that's why maybe they're like a hot shot. Okay, LaFlemme is a very famous hockey player in the movie Goon. Okay. So I don't know, maybe this person's kind of like a hot shot a little bit. Like, I mean, okay, so think about that's like minor league hockey. So this person might not be like, they're no fucking Ben Affleck. Okay. But they might be like a Most Def. Okay, like, I mean, how many movies have you seen Mos Def in? Not very many, right? Like somebody like small time kind of actor or something like that. Maybe they do like stage work or something like that. Maybe they're, I don't know, maybe they're small time shit. Anyways, small time shit, okay? They could be like in a band, but their band is like pretty well known. Like maybe like Cancer Bats. Most of people in Toronto know who the Cancer Bats are, but like, does everybody know about them? I mean, they've gotten a lot popular. I haven't seen them in concert now for like 10 years. Ever since they got popular, I really haven't watched them. But for the most part, people know if you like punk kind of metal, you'll know who they are. But they're not, Metallica fucking yeah on the stage. Okay, it's like something like that. Okay, I don't know. Like small time, but kind of big, okay? And maybe that's why you're like, yeah, okay. I once knew this girl back in the day who used to talk to, oh my God, he's a black guy. Black actor. Tyrese. Oh my God. She had that man's number in her phone. And I was like, no, you don't. She's like, yeah, it's right here. She's like, want me to call him? And it was like, Ty. And she did, and he picked up. Apparently, he lost interest with her because she wouldn't fly down and like see him ever. But like, yo, she's just used to talk to Tyrese all the time. Like, yo, she just like called him one day in the car, yo, and I was like, you're just gonna talk to Tyrese Beckford like just right in front of me, like it's just no big deal. And like this girl wasn't anything. She wasn't anything. Some small time bitch I worked in a fucking restaurant with in Whippy. Look where Whippy is. Actually, there might be a few. But it's just like a fucking little suburban fucking town, population 100,000. Like, ain't no big city or anything like that, okay? She wasn't known, but he came to town, she saw his show, and bada boom, bada bing. They started talking for like, honestly, a couple years. That's what's weird about it. They talked for a couple years, she said. And I'm like, what the fuck? But, those actors, they are lonely sometimes, okay? Then we got Boat here, moving on. Closure issues, receiving what you need. I don't know. It kind of seems like if they want you, they're going to have to let you know. You know what I mean? Like, something like that. Like, I ain't fucking flying to you, bitch. You get your shit on that plane and you come here. I don't know, something like that. It's definitely like, it's a risk, but you make them make the risk. You know what I mean? You do you, okay? I don't know. This person might, I don't know. It's weird because it's almost like, I don't want to say that they're going to like use you or something, because that's not at all what this is, but they might be like, I don't know, they might need to date like a fan, you know what I mean? Somebody who they do meet at their show that really likes them, that like amps them up to go on stage or to do what they do because they love everything they do, something like that. It could be something like that where it helps them feed their ego like nicely. There'd be nothing worse than dating an artist, okay? Whether you're a painter or a singer or, a sketch artist or whatever it is, photographer, and you're dating somebody who hates your work. Like, would you? I mean, because like, I don't think I could, because I've dated a lot of artists in my days, okay? And like, there were artists that I've dated in bands and shit, and like, I wouldn't have been able to stand there in the crowd watching, one of my boyfriends at the time be on stage if I didn't like their music. Right? I don't think I would be able to. I'm not fake like that. I wouldn't be able to go, yeah, with something I fucking hated. Right? So it's like, there's nothing worse than being an artist. And then, I just feel like an artist wouldn't date somebody who didn't like what they did. And it's not to feed the ego, but it's to help them maybe balance their ego, because there is certain times where you can be like, yeah, by the way, I didn't like that song. Oh, by the way, I didn't like the way you did that. Because you're not, like you could be or become one of their best critics if you are their fan. Then their fans are their best critics. Because they'll give it to them straight, like, yeah, by the way, you fucking sucked and you know it. And they'd be like, okay, thanks for telling. It's almost like, okay, now I'm getting with Friends when Joey picks Phoebe to be his agent for a little while because she tells it like it is. Like if he's shitty on that audition, she's like, listen, you were fucking crap and this is what you did. But eventually Joey kind of can't handle it anymore and he fires her. He's like, okay, at least Estelle didn't make me want to blow my brains out every time I, failed an audition, because it is good to a certain extent because you want to be honest and not feed the ego what they want to hear. So I don't know, it could be something like that where, I don't know, maybe you meet somebody, maybe you go to an art show or something and like you meet the artist and you're like, yeah, by the way, 3 of those paintings I didn't like, and you have no idea that they're the artist. That's a total Whitney thing. I would do that. I once made this comment on how disgusting these brownies were that I was eating, right to the person who made them, and I was like, oh, now that I've taken another bite, I mean, they've got a great aftertaste. What do you do? Like, what do you do at that point? But it turned out that she made it with basically mock-a-lit. She made it with fake chocolate, fake dairy, she was some vegan pussy. And I was like, okay, so you wonder why they taste like shit? And she's like, I love them. And I'm like, somebody that eats normal food will not like this. But a lot of people won't tell them that. They'll just keep eating the shitty brownies, I'm like, I can't do that. I'm sorry, but you want somebody to fill your head with bullshit, find somebody else, because I can't. I've tried, and that would be me lying, and I can't lie. So I'm going to tell you the fucking truth, and that sucked, okay? Sorry. But your bullshit mock-a-lit chocolate isn't chocolate, okay? And I'm not going to lie and say that it is, just to feed your fucking stupid ego. Make it better, and then they'll do better. Honestly, cheers to the people who tell people to do it better just for the sake of them not failing, or like, you want my honest opinion, and then they actually do it better and they're like, thank you for being honest with me. Like, yeah, and not enabling you to just think that something's really good when actually it sucks. Yeah, I would thank me too. But not a lot of people have fucking balls like that to stand up for somebody and say something, right? It's always like, well, no, they're not going to like me if I don't totally praise them. Yeah, but they'll respect you if you say it to them right. But they may not like you. You're right. Okay. I mean, I think that's the end of the reading. Really. Separation in reverse. Heartbroken in reverse. I mean, come on. This is lined up. Coffin in reverse, new beginnings. Like, something might happen. And the universe is like, there's a risk to be made, okay? But it's not you taking the chance. You just might have to show up or be there, okay? But I feel like they're the ones that are going to have to prove to you or come to you. And by all means, however way it resonates, just know that the one night stand thing is bullshit, okay? Just because they want to sleep with you, it doesn't mean they want to one night stand you, for one, okay? And, I mean, fuck, if you want to make a guy sweat, fucking make him sweat. Make him fucking wait a couple weeks. I mean, Jesus, if you're worth it. I made a guy wait, like, fucking mad long before... I mean, it's not to fuck around. It's just like, I don't really trust you, and I don't really know if I want to do that. I don't know if I'm prepared to see everything that's going on. Okay, what's going on down there? Oh my God, there are so many Goon references. Like, I had to give that movie a rest because I literally watched it every single day. One, like, last year or something like that for an entire month just to make myself laugh. It was a hard month. And so I had to give myself time away from that movie because I just overdid it. And so I watched it the other day for the first time. Oh my God, I've been saying goon references in my head now for days. And then I went and got my car fixed the other day, and the fucking guy who owned the shop looked like Coach. And I was like, he had the Jerry curl and everything. And I was like, okay, Kim Coates, like, see you later, Coach. Fuck, it was creepy. And there was a guy that worked in my car that looked like LaFlemme. He really did. Oh my God, I totally forgot about him. In the eyes. So, I don't know. I don't know if you're going to hook up with a fucking hockey player. Literally. I don't know. I don't know what these hockey references are about. I don't really like hockey. I mean, I like that movie, but... I mean, sports is so fake now that, like... And I would go to a hockey game. If I was going to do anything, I would go to a hockey game. Because, like, baseball, way too hot. Not doing it. Oh, I would totally go to a football game. That would be fucking awesome. I would want to see a football game for sure. Football and hockey. I mean, I have been to a hockey. The last hockey, I'm pretty sure the last fucking hockey game that I went to, motherfucker slapped the puck, and it came coming for my face, and my sister put her hand out. I swear that thing it was coming straight, this puck was coming straight for my face at 100 miles an hour. It's like he took a slap shot right for my face. Fuck you, Oshawa. That was an Oshawa Generals game. Oh my God. So I was like, all right, I'm never going to another hockey game again. The ambulance came because the puck did hit me. Of course. You know, it was like second period. Like something just bad happens to me everywhere I go. Oh my God. And then I go to a soccer game. I went to fucking Toronto to a TFC game. Of course, second period. I think I called in sick that day. Tell me how I wasn't on the big screen with my boys, fucking cheersing and drinking and having a great time. And my girlfriend's like, aren't you supposed to be at work now? And I'm like, no, why? I'm sick. And she's like, I can see you on the screen right now. She goes, you better be, no one's watching from work. I'm like, how do I get busted every time, man? Every fucking time. I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, I was playing hooky from work one day, and the news showed up. They're like, oh, did you see everything? Interviewed me. I was on the 6 o'clock news. I was like, I'm supposed to be working right now, so thanks for showing up right now, fuckers. Of course, my dad recorded it. My God. I talk about my luck sometimes. Like it's like divine timing to a T. I know how to mark my fucking path, apparently. Holy shit, the world knows I'm coming when I get into my car. Edgston Stone. Honestly, girl, I think it's just you and I in here. Whoop, whoop. I think it's just you and I in here. Okay, I'm going to do one more reading. I'm going to see what it says. We got celebration. Oh, Carrie, celebrate good times, y'all. Combination and celebration. 2 long C words. Fertility in reverse. Okay. No, you are not the father. That's what I just heard. Okay. If somebody just thought that they were pregnant, I definitely do not think that you are. Okay. Trickster in reverse. Yeah. Okay. So you might have gotten tricked or something. I don't know. Maybe you took a pregnancy test and it was positive. Okay. It's not. There's false positives. There isn't false negatives, but there's false positives. Okay. So there's the mask on the other side. I don't know. Maybe you were getting all the symptoms, or maybe somebody thought that you wanted their baby or something like that. I don't know. Maybe you thought like, okay, I definitely think there could have been a trap here. Like, I don't know. Somebody said they weren't going to try and do something, but really they did. Like, I mean, all Reagan does is just start playing with a fucking Ouija board, and she gets possessed by a demon almost instantly. Like, she just got something inside of her instantly. So now I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe somebody wants to fucking impregnate you. It's not always the other way around, you know what I mean? It's not always a girl trying to trick a dude. Okay? My sister's been tricked, okay? She knew when somebody fucking knocked her up, and it pissed her off so bad. He was already a baby daddy, and it was like he was like fucking, I don't know, they were in their 20s. It was so pathetic. It was like, really, dude? That's what you're gonna fucking do? Like, fuck you. Okay, so it goes both ways with scumbags trying to knock up fucking chicks too. Okay, so like trickster energy, I'm thinking like, man, this person, they might just want kids. Okay? Ha! Oh my god, Dr. Malcolm. Malcolm is in The Fly. Fucking, what's his name? Goldberg or fucking whatever that goddamn name is. Okay? Life finds a way. Okay? Honestly, it's like somebody might have just tried to fucking trick you, okay, into something. And the universe did not like that at all. Okay, like him in Jurassic Park, he says it in the movie. Oh, I love kids. Oh yeah, I would have kids till the day that I die. Blah blah blah. But then you realize, like, once you go into Jurassic Park 2 or 3, when his kid's there, he never even spends any time with his kids. He just wants to make kids. He just wants to put his fucking face everywhere. He doesn't actually want to fucking be a father. Okay, so there's a difference. So I don't know. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, grief in reverse. Like, this is not going to come to life, you know, like, no matter how much somebody thinks. And, like, I mean, if you're a guy and you don't want kids, just get that shit snipped. Okay? Honestly, like, I mean, protect yourself. They won't do it for women the way that they'll do it for men. Like, they make women, like, beg to get their shit clipped for, like, years and years. They're like, you're going to change your mind. You're going to change your mind. No, I'm fucking not. But I understand some bitches do fucking change their mind. But it's the human body. Sometimes that shit just grows back together. Okay? But somebody doesn't want kids. And it's like, if you don't want kids, there's nothing wrong with that. Don't feel bad about that, because those people who don't want kids sometimes make the best, like, foster parents. Okay? Sometimes they fucking adopt. Okay? Like, they get active in their school programs around, you know, they become teachers, shit like that, right? Like, it's not the worst thing to not want children. And, like, honestly, just to say that you want them to, like, appease everybody else is, like, what this majority of our population is based on, and fucking nobody wants their kid. So, like, honestly, do you want to appease everybody else and have a bastard kid that you hate? Or, I don't know, maybe snip it or wrap it or do something so then you don't make yourself a mockery of being a parent, then fuck your kid over? You know, it'd be really nice. Okay, to, like, have parents that actually want to do their jobs. Okay, so whatever this is, it's like somebody is like, just be careful right now. Maybe that's the main thing. Like, if you're gonna have sex, have it protected. Like, protect it, double wrap it. Okay, because it seems like somebody might be shady out there. And honestly, these people are your boyfriends and your girlfriends, okay, that you think are awesome and great until they fuck you over. And you knew that it was going to happen because you really didn't like them, but you didn't want to change it because then you'd be single again and have to move out and get a smaller apartment. There was literally this guy that told me he wasn't going to break up with his girlfriend because he didn't want to have to move out of his apartment. And I was like, so shall it be, you fucking idiot. Stay with the chick that you hate just to keep the apartment. Like, do you hear you hear yourself? Wow. Okay, you keep doing that. You keep doing that. One of the best apartments I ever had was a fucking little, like, single 1-bedroom apartment. And living by yourself is fucking awesome. Like, if you get the opportunity to live by yourself, do it. Okay? Because it's life-changing. It's life-changing. You can just walk around naked the entire time. Okay? You can eat what you want, cook what you want, bend over wherever you want. You can get as hairy as you want. You can fuck wherever you want. You can do whatever you want. You can be on the phone for as long as you want. You can have all the lights on in the apartment at 4 a.m. and be cleaning your apartment for no fucking reason. Okay? Like, honestly, living alone is like if you haven't done it, I got to do it for years. So living with my sister now is fine. I don't really care because it is basically like living alone. I mean, I would never walk around naked. Okay, but you get my drift. Okay, it is basically like living alone, but we're respectful of each other's boundaries, put it that way. But if you can fucking live alone, oh my God, get the hell out while you can and live while you can. So many people stay trapped in relationships, and then once you stay trapped in relationships, then you end up having kids that you don't fucking want, because then you'll slip up and have sex with them one night all drunk, and then they'll be like, oh my God, I'm pregnant, we should totally get back together now and everything's gonna be okay. It's just the biggest amount of bullshit you could ever fucking feed, but people eat it, so you know, nothing we can do about it, I guess. Children of the night. Children of the night. Be careful, Jessica. This could be your reading. Okay? Somebody might just try to creep into your life and try to get you pregnant. Okay? Be careful. Okay? Literally, children of the night. I'm taking that literal. You could bang a fucking kid out in the middle of the night. Okay? Be careful. I'm just saying that because it seems like you're the only one in the reading, so I don't know. But again, people might watch this, so like take it if you're like looking to bang somebody or something like that, you know, take it. Maybe take it literal if you want. But this is like very specific. And they might try really hard, okay? Like literal. Literally, people need to, oh my God, the devil on the bottom of the deck. Be careful. Jesus Christ. You can't swear. Are you trying to swear? Yeah. Yeah. Jesus. Sex is considered a swear word. Damn. Well, I don't know. Fucking be careful. All right. Whatever the fuck is going through. Spirit and you. Anyways, I'm going to peace out. All right. We have, oh my God. Oh. All right. Peace out. Okay. I hope this helps. Okay. Well, yeah, because this could be spiritually too. So if like, do you see your dreams? If you see your dreams or something like that, holy fuck, this is bright. Whoa, that made a difference. If you see your dreams, they might come into your dreams and like, you know, try to kind of like possibly attack you that way. So be careful because it's not gonna, I don't think, happen in the 3D, but I mean, if it does, again, be careful. Well, there you go. I mean, I'm sure it'll show up in a dream if it wants to, but like I said, take what resonates anyways. All right. So peace out. Thanks for being here. Thanks for chilling with me. I had a little bit more time and I was kind of like really wanting to just get some of these messages out and just channel them straight up. Yeah, get some salt, get some Palo Santo, keep yourself clear. And yeah, I will get to your email. All right. Oh, I'm getting a fucking pain in my head all of a sudden. I will get to your email like today or tomorrow. All right. So look for that. I got to go out. So I got some things to do. But I am on your shit. All right, girl. Thank you for your email. Thank you for everything. Thanks for being here. All right. Peace out. Happy lunar eclipse day, I guess. Like we get one every year now, I guess, apparently. One love, everybody. Peace out.